Championships. And I'm sure he'd like to do that or even better this time. Straight into the cross.
Solanne was a silver medalist, as you say, in '92 in Paris.
Nice inverted cross, holding that well. A little bit of a wobble there, but he's fought well and is holding the next inverted cross again. A Maltese, looking very strong.
Well, that was super strength to lift that chin just at the last minute.
Again, it is so hard to do a strength move after a swing element.
Judges will have noted that there's a fair bit of swing happening with the rings.
He should be right with that, but any more, there would be a deduction. He's stopped the swing there. Getting ready for the dismount.
Oh, he's done that well, Solanne.
Take that, he says.
Here we can see the swing element into the Maltese.
Unbelievable strength there.
Puts his head up to show that he's having no problems with it. Again, another one. And up with the head. And that dismount was a lot cleaner.
Solanne, 9.587. Well, he's well away from Dan Barinka. So Barinka safely in first, but this man, Andreas Becca of Germany, another super strong man.
Well, he is one of my favourite rings workers. So often he's come so close to being the world champion. He's won quite a few silver medals on this apparatus. You can see already by the size of his arms, he's almost built for rings.
Nice.
So confident, always so confident.
There's often a big rivalry between Becca and also Yuri Keki on the rings.
Now there's strong inverted crosses, and he actually pulls back to handstand. That's very hard to do. The Maltese into another cross. He's not even moving there.
Well, we've seen some beautiful control work in the strength elements. He needs to do the strong dismount now.
Swinging well.
Becca, twice runner-up at World Championships on the rings. Bronze medalist at the Olympics. Is it his night tonight?
Oh, man.
That's a great shot there. Look at those arms. You can see how much work has to go into this strength. You can see all the tendons and the fibers in the arms, and look, he's hardly even grimacing. I'd love to see Becca come away with a gold, but I just don't think that's quite on par with Keki, who's to follow a few gymnasts later.
Becca, only second, 9.637. Now, Jordan Jovtchev. Bulgaria.
Straight into the cross, and he'll pull up out of this. No difficulty at all. It was very easy for him. A bit of a wobble. He can't afford to have those in finals, but he pushes back to handstand. He's having trouble. Went down extremely fast with that cross and pulls back out of it. Not quite as strong as the one at the start of the routine, but still managing to get back to L-sit.
Really having to fight the press up to handstand.
You can see he's really tired. He's really having to fight for that handstand, and
The big hop on the landing for Jovtchev on the rings to reach the halfway stage of these apparatus finals on rings and uneven bars. wobbles there, Brennan. They're really fighting it.
Yes, he's got a lot of strength in his routine. And when you've got that much strength, by the end you can see he's under-rotated his dismount. He had to take that large step forward.
9-4 for Jovtchev. Paul O'Neill of the USA.
Now this man is very strong indeed. He's got short arms, so it makes it a lot easier to do the strength, and that's a very low inverted cross. Now that's something, a Maltese pushing up to the planche position. That's the only gymnast I've seen do that tonight. Now that's a big move. Straight back into another cross. Paul's routine is loaded with difficulty, not only in strength parts, but in swing parts.
Certainly the gymnasts who specialise in these apparatus have really gone for the difficult moves.
That's an aggressive stare from Paul O'Neill.
Looked like he was about to go and take on the judge himself, but he's very happy with that routine.
I'm sure the gymnasts are pumped up after fighting with the apparatus.
And that is very difficult indeed. He did it well. And this is a great shot. That's the double layout between the rings, but hanging onto the rings, not actually letting them go, like we see here in the dismount. Now he did stick that, but his legs were a bit wide, I think.
Paul O'Neill, meanwhile, of the USA, has been given 9.725 on rings to take the lead from Dan Barinka. Valeri Belenki of Germany.
Now when Belenki does strength, he almost seems to float. Looks so effortless for him to do that. Down into the inverted cross. Back up, not quite as low as some of the other gymnasts. But this is where Belenki's strong. In this position here, the Maltese holding it for a long time indeed. Again to another one. Very slow at the end there, but he still managed to get to handstand. Doing the compulsory swing elements here.
Has kept the rings very steady. Dismount to come. Belenki. Excellent.
That's a good routine, Belenki.
Valeri Belenki.
Ouch. Well, he's disguised his sore ankle quite well. I think it's left over from the all-around.
Yes, the vault, actually. He's fine up there when he's doing everything, but he knows that dismount's going to really hurt his ankle. But he even managed to walk off the podium.
Ladies and gentlemen, on uneven bar.
Here we go, the dismount. He stuck it. You can see, must hurt his ankle so much.
Next on rings from the Ukraine, Sharapov.
Sharapov actually qualified 8th for this apparatus, and I was talking to him yesterday, and he was really happy to compete in it. He said, no matter what, he'll give it his best. He said the old saying, anything can happen in finals. Let's see what he can do here. That's a good start. Strength, but disguises it as swing. Down to the inverted cross and back up. Didn't really quite hold that inverted cross long enough. It's a little bit high, but he pushed back up to handstand. Straining a bit here, you can see it in his face. Double front while hanging onto the rings.
Rustam Sharapov